table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running once more with Henry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that runner.
The pressure's there, and they drop him back at his own 45. And Oliver. And that forces 4th down and 16. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Oh, and they fake it. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. After that 4th down exceeded expectations, look at this, some excitement as they come up to the line. It's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
Working on 2nd down. Lamar. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass. He's looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throw here, third down. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on second down. Allen setting up to throw. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And in the end, no danger of them actually reaching the marker. He's hauled down well short after a gain of 7. It is fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. This is Henry to start the drive. And they get him down after a gain of 10. A great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
Put up a performance like he did on the ground a week ago. You grab the attention right away of your opponent. You know they had watched those runs from a week ago. They were dialed in on him. Still couldn't slow him down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes the pocket. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up. This one left for Lamar. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Second down. Here's Lamar. Hauled in by Bateman over the middle. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him what looks like about 7. Well, when you finish with a stat line like he did in support of the win last week, Brock, you know that you're in store for some early work the next time out. Lo and behold, here we are.
Yeah, teams can tend to be a little bit habitual at times. The way he played was a big factor in earning that win. So getting him looks here, especially early on, definitely part of the plan.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And it could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Now second down throw for Jackson. Pressure gets there. The defense gets home. He's dropped at the 14. Greg Russo. Now they're staring down a 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. From the pressure again, and again he goes down. Bradley Chubb. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Tyler Lue back for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down, here's Allen. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Throwing on 2nd, here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a huge gain for the Bills. 38 yards. Allen setting up 1st and 10. And after that last connection, approaching 1,500 passing yards on the season. From the red zone on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it at the 5. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Allen looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he won't have this one. Incomplete. Well, got him the 1st and goal on the prior play. Couldn't follow up with a score here, so now it's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Throwing on second, Allen. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now it'll be third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Back to throw now, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on third and goal.
A loss of a yard.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Bass's kick is good. And now mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on second, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And they hit him along the sideline there. Pick up of 9, so second and 1 upcoming. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Just a yard left to go on second down. Now Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now pitch it to Henry. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. That's going to set up a Ravens first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language, And a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the ball. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
He's just going to hook this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Now it's Lamar. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. So this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. He was there to apply the contact and force the ball out at the perfect time. And that also forces a 4th down. Man, a little would have done the job, but they threw for a lot there, Brock. Just couldn't make that deep shot work.
Kate, if you look at just about any pass play known to mankind, there's something called an alert. Right? Somebody that's going to clear something out for somebody else, and that was an alert, that was a shot, just didn't hit him.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. Looking to throw, Jackson. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Still finding room past the 45. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
James Cook. Touchdown, Bills.
for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Buying some time right. It's taken in by LeJohntay Wester. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down. Trying down the middle with Henry. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Change up the call. Now here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
So an explosive run, followed by an explosive pass. Can't ask for much more than that on the opening drive.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Cut near the goal line. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Baltimore. Josh Cuevas with his first NFL touchdown. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Tyler Luke, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. 3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They pitch it out to him here. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That's up and through for the point after. And that makes it 13-0 in our opening quarter. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Hardman with a return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they've got a first down, giving the gain of 13 on that previous play.
So let's see. A week ago, Kate, he didn't get the touches, didn't get the yards, he didn't get any efficiency. He didn't play to the standard that he carries himself with. That early run, he's trying to change that.
Throwing here, Allen. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1 and 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Calais Campbell. Their first sack of the game after they had 3 in their victory last week. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Allen to throw. He's in trouble, and it's another one. They drop it. Trey Hendrickson. And that's going to force fourth down. Quite a ways to go. The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Just the skill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Lamar off the play fake. The left side cut by Andrews. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. That is good for a Baltimore first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. On second down, Lamar. And he's going to go down. The Bills get there to drop him. And it's sack number 1 for the rookie out of Clemson.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
The left side is napped by Bateman. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
It's a gain of
well, third and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Here's Henry on the option. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Here's Dorian Williams with the stop. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Jackson to throw it. This is going to be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. Rashad Bateman, his 4th through the air this season.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You could just